Hello everyone, Happy New Year! I hope this year brings you lots of happiness, good health, and success. Thank you for being here with me, and let's learn many new things together this year. Now, let's start today's video we're going to talk about Albert Einstein, his life, his ideas, and how he completely changed our understanding of the universe. Albert Einstein, the man who changed reality. A world history story by the perfect professor. Part 1. Before reality was broken. Before Albert Einstein, reality felt stable. Time moved forward at the same pace for everyone. Space existed as a fixed stage where events unfolded. Cause followed effect in a predictable order. The universe felt solid, mechanical, and understandable. Then one man questioned everything, and reality never fully recovered. A clerk, not a genius, at first. In 1905, the most revolutionary ideas in physics did not come from a grand laboratory or a prestigious university. They came from a small office, a patent office. There, a quiet, unassuming clerk named Albert Einstein spent his days reviewing technical applications, machines, mechanisms, inventions. By night, he thought, not about machines, but about time. The question no one asked. Einstein was not obsessed with equations at first. He was obsessed with questions. Simple ones. Dangerous ones. What would happen if you could ride alongside a beam of light? Would time stop? Would motion disappear? Would the universe behave differently? Most physicists avoided such questions. They were too strange. Einstein embraced them. A childhood of isolation and thought. Einstein did not fit neatly into traditional education. He disliked rigid instruction. He questioned authority. He struggled with systems that rewarded memorization over understanding. Teachers dismissed him as slow. They were wrong. Einstein's mind worked differently. He did not absorb information quickly. He restructured it. Reality before Einstein. To understand his impact, we must understand the world, he challenged. Before Einstein, physics followed Newton. Time was absolute. Space was absolute. Motion was relative, but predictable. This framework worked well. It explained planets, machines, and motion. But it had cracks. Light did not behave as expected. Electromagnetism refused to fit neatly. Certain observations contradicted established rules. Physicists patched problems. Einstein tore the framework apart. The miracle year. In a single year, 1905, Einstein published 4 papers. Each one was revolutionary. Together, they reshaped physics. He explained the photoelectric effect, Brownian motion, special relativity, the equivalence of mass and energy. This was not incremental progress. It was conceptual destruction. Time stops being absolute. Einstein's most unsettling idea was this. Time is not the same for everyone. It stretches. It compresses. It depends on motion. 2 observers can experience time differently and both be correct. This idea violated common sense. It also violated centuries of belief. But experiments confirmed it. Reality was not what it seemed. E equals mc squared. A sentence, not an equation. Perhaps the most famous expression in science is not an equation. It is a sentence. Energy and mass are interchangeable. Matter is frozen energy. Energy can become matter. This single idea reshaped physics, cosmology, warfare, technology. It revealed that the universe was far more flexible and dangerous than humanity had imagined. A universe that no longer obeys intuition. Einstein did not just change science. He changed how humans think. Certainty dissolved. Absolutes vanished. Perspective became fundamental. Reality was no longer fixed. It was relative. Professor's reflection, when understanding becomes uncomfortable. Einstein's genius was not speed. It was courage. The courage to accept conclusions that felt wrong. The courage to trust mathematics over intuition. The courage to let reality contradict comfort. He did not make the universe strange. He revealed that it always was. Part 2. When time began to bend. Einstein's most disturbing contribution to human knowledge was not complexity. It was simplicity. He took ideas everyone thought they understood and showed they were incomplete. The most shocking among them was time, the illusion of universal time. Before Einstein, time felt democratic. 1 second for you, 1 second for me, 1 second for the universe. Clocks ticked together. A moment meant the same thing everywhere. This assumption was so natural that almost no one questioned it. Einstein did. Light as the ultimate speed limit. Einstein began with a strange observation. The speed of light appears constant. No matter how fast you move, no matter where you observe from, light's speed does not change. This defied logic. In everyday life, speeds add up. If you run forward on a moving train, your speed combines with the train's speed. Light refuses to behave this way, and Einstein realized something radical had to give. It was not light, it was time. Time dilation. When seconds stretch, Einstein showed that time slows down for objects in motion. The faster something moves, the slower its time passes relative to a stationary observer. This is not metaphor. It is measurable. Clocks on fast-moving aircraft tick slightly slower than clocks on Earth. Satellites must correct for this effect or GPS systems fail. Time is not universal. It is personal. Simultaneity is an illusion. Einstein also shattered the idea of now. Two events that appear simultaneous to one observer may not be simultaneous to another moving observer. There is no single cosmic present. This idea unsettled physicists deeply. It unsettled philosophers even more. Reality had lost its shared timeline. Space and time merge. To make sense of this, Einstein unified space and time into a single structure, spacetime. Distance and duration were no longer separate. They interacted. Movement through space affected movement through time. The universe became a four-dimensional fabric, not a three-dimensional stage. Why this changed everything? Einstein's theory of special relativity did not merely refine physics. It rewrote assumptions humanity had relied upon for centuries. It told us, time is flexible. Measurement depends on perspective. Reality adapts to motion. Truth became relative, not in opinion, but in physics. The psychological shock. The public struggled with these ideas. Even scientists resisted. Not because Einstein was unclear, but because his conclusions were uncomfortable. Human intuition evolved for survival, not for understanding cosmic truth. Einstein asked humanity to abandon intuition and trust evidence. Professor's reflection: when reality refuses comfort. Special relativity teaches a humbling lesson. The universe does not adjust itself to human expectations. Humans must adjust their thinking to the universe. Einstein did not bend time. He revealed its flexibility. And once revealed, it could never be unseen. Part 3: Gravity Reimagined. For centuries, gravity felt familiar. Objects fell. Planets moved. Apples dropped from trees. Since Newton, gravity had been understood as a force, an invisible pull between masses. It worked. It predicted motion accurately. It explained the heavens. And yet, to Albert Einstein, something about it felt incomplete. The problem with gravity: Newton's gravity acted instantly. If the sun moved, Earth responded immediately. No delay, no signal, no transition. This violated a principle Einstein had already established. Nothing travels faster than light. Gravity, as understood, was breaking the universe's speed limit. Einstein saw the contradiction, and he refused to ignore it. The thought that changed everything. Einstein returned to imagination. He asked a deceptively simple question: what does it feel like to fall? If you are falling freely, you feel weightless. No force presses you down. No sensation tells you that gravity is acting. In that moment, Einstein realized something astonishing. Gravity does not behave like a force. It behaves like an illusion. Space and time are not flat. Einstein proposed a radical idea. Mass does not pull objects toward it. Instead, mass bends space and time. Imagine space-time as a stretched fabric. Place a heavy object on it. The fabric curves. Smaller objects follow the curve, not because they are pulled, but because the path itself is bent. Gravity was geometry. General relativity is born. After years of struggle, Einstein completed his theory of general relativity. It redefined gravity as the curvature of spacetime caused by mass and energy. Planets orbit stars because spacetime around stars is curved. Light bends near massive objects. Time slows in stronger gravitational fields. Gravity was no longer a force acting within space. It was the shape of space itself, a prediction that shocked the world. Einstein's theory made a bold prediction. Light passing near a massive object should bend. This was not philosophical speculation. It was testable. In 1919, during a solar eclipse, scientists observed starlight bending exactly as Einstein predicted. The results stunned the scientific world. Newton had been surpassed. The universe becomes dynamic. General relativity revealed a universe that was not static. Space could expand. Time could stretch. The cosmos could evolve. This theory laid the foundation for black holes, gravitational waves, the expanding universe. Concepts that once sounded mythical became mathematical reality. Why this changed human perspective? Einstein did not merely explain gravity. He transformed humanity's relationship with the universe. We were no longer observers on a fixed stage. We were participants within a living structure. Reality itself could bend. The cost of such insight. Einstein's work was celebrated, but also misunderstood. His equations were difficult. His conclusions were unsettling. Even Einstein himself struggled with some implications. Understanding reality came with a psychological cost. Certainty was gone. Professor's reflection. When the universe stops being rigid. General relativity teaches us humility. The universe is not simple. It is not rigid. It does not conform to intuition. Einstein did not make gravity complicated. He revealed its elegance. And in doing so, he showed that reality is far stranger and far more beautiful than common sense allows. Part 4. The uncomfortable genius. Genius is often imagined as confidence, certainty, authority, command over truth. Albert Einstein embodied none of these comfortably. He was hesitant, reflective, and often deeply uneasy with the consequences of his own ideas. A mind that questioned itself. Einstein did not believe that intelligence meant never being wrong. He believed it meant never stopping doubt. He revised his own theories. He questioned conclusions others praised. He remained suspicious of ideas, even when they bore his name. This habit made him powerful. It also made him restless. The rise of quantum mechanics. As Einstein reshaped space and time, a new revolution was unfolding, one he did not lead. Quantum mechanics revealed a microscopic world governed by probability, uncertainty, and randomness. Particles behaved unpredictably. Outcomes could not be precisely determined. Reality appeared fundamentally uncertain. This troubled Einstein deeply. God does not play dice. Einstein famously resisted the idea that the universe was ruled by chance. He believed nature must be orderly at its core, even if humans had not yet discovered the rules. To him, randomness signaled incomplete understanding, not fundamental truth. This put him at odds with younger physicists. And for the first time in his career, Einstein found himself on the conservative side of science. Isolation at the peak. Ironically, as Einstein became the most famous scientist on Earth, he grew more isolated intellectually. The center of physics shifted. Quantum theory advanced rapidly. Einstein's objections were respected, but largely ignored. He continued searching for a unified theory, a single framework that could explain all forces. He never found it, and that failure haunted him. The man beyond the equations. Einstein was not only a physicist. He was a public figure in a violent century. He spoke against war. He warned about nationalism. He fled persecution as a Jewish intellectual during the rise of Nazism. Though he helped unlock the physics behind nuclear energy, he was horrified by its use as a weapon. He understood progress without ethics could destroy humanity. Fame without comfort. Einstein's face became iconic. His ideas entered popular culture. But he never sought celebrity. He found it distracting. What mattered to him was understanding, not applause. A life of unfinished questions. Einstein died without resolving the conflict between relativity and quantum mechanics. Reality remained fractured. Two powerful theories, both correct, yet incompatible. The universe, it seemed, refused to simplify itself. Professor's reflection: when genius accepts limits. Einstein's discomfort is part of his legacy. He showed that brilliance does not guarantee closure, that understanding can deepen mystery, that knowledge often expands faster than certainty. Einstein did not finish the story of reality. He made it impossible to tell the old one again. Part 5. The legacy that shapes the present. Most revolutions fade after their moment passes. Einstein's did not. They embedded themselves into reality so deeply that modern life now depends on them, often without realizing it. Relativity in everyday life. Einstein's ideas are not confined to chalkboards. They operate silently around us. Global positioning system satellites must account for time dilation. Without relativistic corrections, GPS locations would drift by kilometers each day. Clocks in orbit tick differently than clocks on Earth. Time itself must be adjusted because Einstein was right. The universe does not keep a single schedule. A new picture of the cosmos. General relativity transformed astronomy into cosmology. The universe was no longer static. It could expand, it could bend, it could begin. Einstein's equations opened the door to black holes, gravitational waves, the expanding universe. Phenomena once dismissed as speculation became measurable facts. Reality revealed depth beyond human intuition. Power, responsibility, and regret. Einstein's work indirectly enabled nuclear energy. This burden stayed with him. Though he supported scientific progress, he feared the consequences of technology divorced from ethics. He warned that intelligence alone was not enough. Wisdom had to keep pace. This warning remains unresolved. Why Einstein still matters. Einstein matters not because he was always right. He matters because he was willing to be wrong. Publicly, courageously, repeatedly. He changed reality by changing how humans question it. He showed that common sense is not a guide to truth. Authority should never silence doubt. Understanding reality requires imagination as much as logic. This mindset outlives any equation. The limits he exposed. Einstein revealed something profound. Human intuition evolved for survival, not for cosmic accuracy. The universe does not care if its rules feel strange. Truth does not negotiate with comfort. Einstein accepted this, and asked humanity to accept it too. Final reflection. When reality refuses simplicity, Albert Einstein did not make the universe complicated. He revealed that it always was. Time bends, space curves. Certainty dissolves at the edges of knowledge. Yet within that uncertainty lies wonder. Einstein gave humanity permission to be humble before reality, and curious enough to keep asking. Closing words from the perfect professor. History remembers conquerors. It remembers kings. But sometimes the most powerful revolutions occur inside the human mind. Albert Einstein did not conquer nations. He changed reality itself. Lessons from the past. Stories for the present. Before we end, I have a question for you. If you could ask Albert Einstein one question, what would it be? Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to read your answers. That's all for today's video on Albert Einstein. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.